Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Always a pleasure, Mr. Frank Smith. I have had grief off Roberto all night because he's found out that you outdo me in every single 5k run, and I've never received stick like it.
It's not hard though. I'm a bit taller than you, so my stride length. I think that's what it is. It's all to do with the stride length. And you've only just started getting fit, whereas I've been an absolute machine now for at least 3 weeks.
Little reflection, Edgar Berlanga. We're just having a little chat off camera. Slightly underwhelming or no?
I think he could have done more at times in the fight. You know, sometimes he waited a bit too long, and then at times as well he showed where, you know, his power. But at the same time, Jason Quigley I thought boxed very well. You know, and those type of fights, especially if he wants to step up to the next level, are the type of fights he needs as well against someone like Jason Quigley, who kept coming the whole way throughout the fight. Even after getting put down, he kept on coming. You know, in that last round, he had the fight in him still to get up and carry on. So they are the type of fights you need. Could he have done more at times? Yes, for sure. But I think it was probably a good experience, you know, and learning fight as well for him after a long time out the ring.
We know that so much of the hype was built up off those 16 first round KOs, and now I believe last 4 or 5 fights they've all gone the distance. Not that that's sort of any shame in that, etc. But maybe we start to. I know we saw it in the 12. He just really picked up the ante. Maybe need to see that intent a little bit more in these kind of fights.
Yeah, for sure. You know, like you said there, if he could have done what he did in the 12th in 6, 7, 8, 9, he could have taken him out of there probably. He took him, you know, he put him down a few times early on. But look, it's all part of learning and experience, as I say. And you know, Jason Quigley showed a lot of heart in there. He could have been in with an opponent who didn't want to give any fight and could have just given up at many points in that fight. But he was in there against a tough guy in Jason Quigley.
Oh, here he is. Look at him.
Speaking of devil.
Who's got the better suit? I'm saying you, to be honest.
I've heard you've been rinsing him because of his 5k time.
He beat Frank. You beat Frank. No. Oh, he beat you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is so bad.
Do you know what the saddest thing is? The saddest thing is you've come so far, but you're still getting compared to me.
That's all right.
Sure.
You got left hand.
See you soon.
Good seeing you. Thank you.
Catch you soon, yeah.
Please start training. Next 5K, you better beat him.
I don't know about that. No, don't. Yes, I'm faster.
Fatter. No, sorry. sorry.
Shaming on Boxing Social.
I'm fat anyway. So a fatty can shame a fatty.
Wow. I don't know where we were at.
No, we were talking about
Quigley coming to fight?
Yeah, he did come to fight. And you know, he's a brilliant boxer. But look, I think, like I say, he's going to learn a lot, and he's going to want to, in his next fight, a little bit of a potential accident there, but he did well. In his next fight, he's going to want to impress. But look, overall, time out the ring against a good opponent in Jason Quigley, you know, like I say again, could have been better at certain points, but showed throughout the fight what he's very good at.
Adam Kownacki against Kuzmato. What a war. I mean, it looked like it could go at any minute, but at the same time, you started to get like a this is the weirdest interview ever. A weird feeling that it was going to go the distance. He was down in the first. He looked absolutely out, and then he came back. I mean, heavyweight war, I would say probably done now for Kownacki in his boxing career.
Yeah, look, brilliant heavyweight fight. It's what we love to see. Yeah, I think you have to say that with Adam now. You know, this was supposed to be his way back and sort of his journey back to the top. But I think 100% you have to say it's the end for Adam now, which is a shame. But he's had a brilliant career. He's done a lot. You know, he's massive ticket seller for many years and been in massive fights. But you know, it's I think now's the time he should call it a day and great win.
Just a quick recap of the rest of the undercard.
Yeah, a good win for Reshat Mati. I think he hurt his hand in there. Probably could have done a bit more as well. In that
his opponent was eating uppercuts, in all fairness.
Yeah, I know. But I think he might have hurt his right hand though, because he seemed to stop throwing it. He threw like I think 2 or 3 right hands. But yeah, look, another good win for him. Khalil Ko, you You know, probably another one who double knockdown. But everyone missed it at the start. But at the same time, he's another one who probably could have got him out of there earlier, Khalil Ko, in that fight. But another good win for him, and I think now we've got to step up the opposition for him into go into a 10-rounder next and a real fight.
AJ Whyte, any more from earlier? I know you said the contract's been sent and you need to sort of move within the next 24 to 48 hours. I know it's going to be very busy for you when you get back home before going into Sheffield. What's your gut feeling?
It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. I don't like Sundays anyway, so we'll just
You're flying?
I'm not flying till the evening. So I've got all day to try and do something. So let's see.
Eddie said he's got a feeling that it's not going to be the fight with Dillian Whyte. How do you feel, gut feeling?
I agree with him. I think it's unlikely, but nothing's done either way. So I'm not going to say 100%, but I think it's an interesting outfit. But I think very likely it's not going to be that fight.
And then Eubank Junior, Ben. This is so funny. Any more updates? Looks like Eddie said stadium, Tottenham Hotspur would be the preference.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm speaking to Tottenham on Monday. Got a date held with them. Hopefully we get that done. Like I say, it's been a fight we've been working on for a long, long time now. I think it didn't happen the first time round, but I hope it can this time round, and we'll have some news soon on that.
Finally, Oscar De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya. It's actually getting a bit tiring. It's like, has he got nothing better in his life to do than just maybe he's in love with Eddie. I don't know. Why do you keep talking about him? Talk about your own fighters. If you go on his Twitter, he doesn't talk about anyone he represents. He just talks about Eddie. So maybe he should be Eddie's agent, because he's putting his name out there a lot and piping up a lot, but doesn't seem to be delivering much for his fighters.
Well, Frank, 2 busy weeks out in the States. We look forward to Sheffield next week. At the start of the week, you were very horrible to me, and now it feels like the bromance has returned.
I wasn't horrible to you. We have to keep you humble, because your head is getting so big. You were eating caviar and drinking champagne the other day. You're a changed man. You're from Cirencester. You're supposed to drink beer and have pints. Beer and pints? Same thing. Beer and pies, but you're drinking champagne and eating caviar. Get your head in the game, Parsons, because otherwise you're going to be somewhere. And you put me on that TikTok live or whatever it was and got me in trouble. Yeah, so my head was gone about that. But safe travels home. See you in Sheffield, old boy.
Frank Smith, thank you very much.